Here's a game. Kendo Fuji. E4. Well, let's try E5. What the heck? A3. Okay, it's like passing, I guess. He wants me to play the first move. Oh, but I can't play a reverse Ruy Lopez because he's prevented me from bringing my bishop out. But I can play a reverse Italian game. Is that any good here? Can he do the center fork trick pawn here? Well, we'll see. He goes to b5. So I can kick the bishop there. And I think I should. And maybe castle. Get out of the way of that bishop. Yeah, if I'm ambitious, maybe I can get in d5 here. Let's prevent him from pinning my knight. Yeah, and he's attacking this pawn, so I can't do d5. I have to settle for d6 because I don't want to give up the pawn. But, well, it looks like I got all my pieces developed, so it's not too bad a result for me. Let's see, if I put my rook here to defend the pawn, then I could consider pushing d5, but that's kind of a slow plan at this point. Let's, well, if I do that, he will probably just play h3 there, and I don't necessarily want to come back around to h5 and g6 because this is a very solid wall of pawns I'd be looking at. So I'll just bring my bishop out to d6 here, and he plays there anyway. So now if I play knight to d7 here, it blocks in the bishop. How about if I expand on the queen side and maybe force a trade here? This kind of weakens his central pawns. It pulls this c pawn away from defense of the d pawn. And now I can bring my knight to d7 without blocking anything. And let's do that. Bring my knights over to the king side in the typical Ruy Lopez fashion. Rook e8, knight f8 to g6, something like that. So he's going after these queenside pawns right away. If he takes, it'll leave him with bad doubled pawns. He can push. He takes. But I have a weakness on b6, c6 rather, that's exposed on this open file. So, but these are pretty weak pawns over here on the b file. But can I really get at them? Not so easily. Okay, so he's just sacrificing there. That's pretty random. I mean, he doesn't even get a second pawn. Normally you line up the queen first if you're going to make that sacrifice, so the queen can come in here. He's just going to hop in with the knight. Well, that's true. That's a good square for the knight. And then he can bring the queen. Well, the queen's not hopping out immediately. Let's get a rook to the g file. He's hitting my knight, and it's defended. And yeah, like I said, I want a rook on the g file. Maybe I can start threatening stuff pretty soon. I have to work my queen up to e6 there. Yeah, which is hard to get to with this knight there. But, well, another way to play it is like this. I'm giving up the d pawn. He takes it, and then I'm coming over here. And I've got something on this this pawn here, the G pawn. Does he have something? Knight here, knight here, knight here. It's interesting. Yeah, I should have probably traded rooks before playing all of that. Still, I don't think this is too bad. We'll see. We'll see how bad it is. I mean, he's won a pawn, so he's a pawn up, but his pawns are a little bit weak as well. So the endgame might not be too bad. And in the meantime, I have an open line against his king here, which I can try and exploit. Bishop looks like it's got some lines here. Ah, that's true. I gave up that. So queen here with tempo. Goes here, he goes there. It's not with tempo because I'm not really threatening to take there. But where is his knight going? Can't go there or there or there. Can go back where it came from. Can't go there or there. Okay, it is with tempo because then he has to move the knight. So 2 pawns down. I don't know. At some point I'll be down enough pawns that this won't be any good. And it takes me 2 moves. I need to bring my knight to here and then to there, and the queen is guarding that square. The only move I see here is knight back to d6. I don't know why he's taking so long to find that. Maybe I can trap the knight there. Yeah, he's always got... the knight can always come back to f5, so I'm not trapping the knight there. Yeah, but I'm not making progress on the king side, so maybe I should change tack here. Yeah, so I did finally go there. So that's a loose knight, so something I could gain a tempo on. I was thinking maybe I should actually just play queen to b3 here, hitting this pawn, and if I take the pawn, I'm hitting this knight. And because I didn't see this attack breaking through here on the king side. Let's see, there's also queen d6, queen e6 hitting the knight on d6. There's some knight move that would unleash a discovered attack on his knight. And maybe that's an idea. So knight here, I'm attacking his knight. If he takes my knight, I can go here with check. And is that mate? If he doesn't take my knight, I get knight to f5, and it looks like knight f4 rather, which would be good. So knight h5, queen takes knight, and rook takes knight. It's just an even exchange. But I'm thinking rook takes g2, king to h1, so only move. Then what? Then here, that's defended by the queen and the rook. I just don't see the follow-up there. Okay, so let's bring my queen around over here and see how he reacts to this one. This knight doesn't seem to have many good squares to go to. Okay, so he just ignores it. Let's take this guy. Also looking at the f2 pawn. And I've undermined his knight here. And I'm not so afraid of h5. I can play rook f5, yeah. My knight's still defended by the other knight. Okay, so he retreated his knight. Can grab here and hit the other knight. Okay, so his queen came into f5. That's interesting. So now he's threatening to pin my knight. Attack my rook there, right? So I have to play a move like this to stop him from attacking my pinned rook. The knight's defending the pawn. He's not attacking this pawn. He has no checks. I'm still hitting his knight. I don't see any inroads for his queen in particular. Oh, the queen could go to e6. That might be interesting. His f-pawn is pinned. I could get back to this idea of doubling up on the G file. Let's see, is there any check here that I can play? Don't see it. Okay, so queen here. He's probably going to play knight to G5 there. That's what I would play, blocking up the G file. He doesn't. Oh, he goes after the pinned rook. Yeah, that's logical, and also I can't take it because that also hangs the rook. Let's see. So what's the best way to deal with this? A counterattack on the queen would be ideal. Is there a way I can do that? The knights can't attack the queen in this configuration. The rook can't move, and nothing else. So I'm going to come over here and defend the rook and force him to take, I guess. Otherwise, I'll take his knight. And if he wants to go into this endgame, actually, it may not be too bad. Let's see, what have I got? I've got 2 pieces for a rook here. How did that happen? How did I end up with 2 pieces for a rook? I thought he just won the exchange. Oh, we sacrificed a piece at some point. Aha. Yeah, so this is a good endgame for me. I should probably just go for it. But I still control the f-file here with my queen and the knight. So why don't I just pile up on that pinned pawn on f2? That looks interesting. So yeah, so his attack didn't pan out. That was the thing. He started off with an attack. What's the best way to take it? With the knight or the bishop? It's going to unlock yeah, I was going to open up the f-file there. That was going to be annoying, so I wasn't sure I wanted to do that. Well, this will be interesting to look at in the postmortem. This is a game where the chess engine will be laughing at us mortals trying to play the game. It's gotten too complicated. Okay, so can I take the pawn? Maybe not. How can I intensify pressure? Maybe queen here. Then he could play knight to f5. Let's see, queen here threatens just to take, right? Because then I can take with check and force a queen trade, and then I should be in good shape, right? So queen here, and then bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, check. Right, it'd be 2 knights against a rook, and I would have an extra passed pawn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually, still a pawn up. I have to be a little careful. Okay, how about if I just start pushing this pawn forward? What's he going to do? He gets his queen out of the way. So now I could take here and then get that pawn with check. Or take this pawn with check. It might even be stronger. So he goes there, I go here, check. And then I take here with check. This should be pretty good. All right, that's a mating idea there. He has to do something like that. So is there a mate? Do I have to? I can just go into an endgame where I'm up. Yeah, how about this check here? The pawn is pinned, so maybe I can win the rook free and clear, not just win the exchange. And yeah, nice finish to this game. Some little tactics, and he resigned. Okay, I will upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.